You look at the radar screen with wide eyes, sir. Is this an exercise? I lit another cigarette and took a drink of the vodka the interviewer poured me. The room was dimly lit, the air heavy with the scent of stale tobacco and old paper. Yes, let's continue, comrade. I'm eager to tell this story. I feel he deserves credit for what he did. Very well, comrade Yevgeny. Continue. Where was I? Oh yes. So on September 26, 1983, I was on rotation at the radar station at Sierpikov 15, you know, the Air Defense Command bunker just outside of Moscow. It was getting late, we were just passing midnight, when the siren started blaring. I'll never forget that sound. You wouldn't either. It's the sound you hear once in training, then hope you'll never hear again, because it means nuclear attack imminent. I couldn't take my eyes off the radar display. What did you see? Signals. Hundreds of them. It was like all of NATO launched their entire arsenal at Moscow all at once. I couldn't look away. I just asked the comrade on duty if this was an exercise or if we were supposed to do something. And he said? Nothing. Yuri on the optical console was the next to report. He said the satellites were showing several flashes over France and Britain, and that it was clear missiles were ascending. And that's when Comrade Petrov. Yes. He took one look at the radar, and another on the optical readout, and then turned his key in the lock. And the alarm went silent. I thought that was it, that we were all going to die. I asked him why he did that, why he silenced the alarm without reporting it to high command. And his response? He pointed at the optical screen, and said that there are far too few flashes, that a nuclear attack should have to involve many more missiles to overwhelm the A-35, the ballistic missile defense system. When I pressed him about the radar tracks, he said he thought they were too erratic to be actual missiles. It later turned out that Sergei, the operator before me, had a crack in his coffee cup and it dripped some coffee into the console. The flashes turned out to be just that, flashes of the sun from high-altitude clouds that just happened to reflect back up into the Oko satellites, a freak accident that we never thought could actually happen. So Comrade Petrov was. Yes. He was the only thing standing between the world and complete nuclear annihilation that night. And he was right. And I want people to know it was him who saved the world that night.